What's going on, guys? It's Stefan here, and welcome to the very first episode of, we're going to be doing the career mode of F1 2021. I've just recently completed the Breaking Point story mode, which if you want to check that out, guys, check out in the playlist down description. You should be able to see what happens in the story mode in that. I find it's a really thrilling story mode, campaign mode. Also the careers of Aiden Jackson and Casper Ackerman. Again, if you wanted to check that out, check out the playlist down description, you'll be able to find that. So, without further ado, I'm going to be checking out single player career. So we're going to start a new driver on my team career. He is a driver for one of the official Formula 1 teams. I'll start your own team to victory in the Constructors' Championship. So, we're going to kick off single player career, guys. Play the driver sign a contract. We're going to do my team, of course. I think I'm debating whether I want to do a full season or a custom season. I think I'm going to do a full season. Then if it feels good, then I might do a custom season as well. So I'm going to stick with full season. Using the recommended settings. Use my team icons. Let's have a look here. And then my team icons. Popular drivers from F1 history can add to the driver market for you to recruit. Yeah, why not? Let's use them. Start career with selected options. Let's do it, guys. Do you want the chance of entering the Formula 1's new team? In my team mode, you'll start from scratch as the F11th team on the grid, filling up your team in order to create a lasting legacy. Being both the owner and the driver will have its own unique set of challenges you'll have to perform both on the track and behind the scenes.
Welcome to my team. Here you'll experience the world of Formula 1, not only as a driver, but as the owner of a brand new F1 team. First things first, let's create your driver.
Okay, guys, so I think I've pretty much created my driver already. I'm not exactly sure if you saw or not, but avatar. I'm trying to see which one looks like. I'm thinking maybe this guy, but I'm pretty sure this guy down here looks like me as well. Okay. Look at this one down here, I think. Okay, let's go back. Avatar, country, region, of course that's going to be the UK. Name, obviously, put my real name in. DUN as the three initial letters, like so. Audio name, now I don't think my name's in this, so I might go with Alice, because I think that's the closest one there is to my name. I don't understand why they don't put my name in this, but quite happily going for that. Driver number, I'll go for my lucky number 24, born on the 24th of January, in case anyone's wondering. And without further ado, let's advance.
And now let's focus on your driver's look.
Okay, so clothing and emotes. So I was having a look and seeing what I've already unlocked compared to what I haven't unlocked. I was drawn to Overrun initially. I think that colour scheme looks really good, so I'm going to go for that. I can also change up the colour scheme if I want. I'm probably going to leave it as it is because it looks really cool as it is right now. Suit. I was thinking maybe one of these two. I was looking at that polygon one and I was leaning myself away from that. Deluxe. You know, I'm going to set myself up with the exact same setup as I did back in the story mode. So, let me have a look here. Yeah, I'm going to do the exact same setup like I did in... Counter poses, podium emotes. I think I used the one with the selfie camera, if I can find it. Big love for posterity. Yeah, that's the one. Do a radio call. And you can I've only unlocked 6 so far.
Oh, alright, I think maybe I can start turning some of these assists off.
Well, that was on fire.
Fire!
That's a wrap.
Folks. Thank you. I need a moment.
Now I'm sticking with Woo. That's pretty. I think that's pretty cool. Advanced.
Great. Now let's set up some of the key details of your new team. We'll start
Okay.
with an easy one. What name would you like to give the team?
I was thinking of carrying on from where I left off in F1 2020. So
Nice. Now, some kind of income stream is critical, so we need to sign a primary sponsor.
okay,
Our
so that's
primary
sign up
sponsor will pay a signing bonus to the team up front. This is vital to cover the early investments we need to make. They will also provide valuable weekly income for us. Each sponsor has a goal they want the team to achieve. If we hit that goal, the sponsor will pay us an additional gold bonus.
Now, I was looking at this for a while. There are a few simple ones, I'll be honest. The only one I was drawn to at this present moment in time is 2 points finishes during a season. But I think that seems quite simple, to be quite honest. I want to give myself a bit of a challenge. I think I'm going to go for Monet Paris and 5 Constructors Championship points in a season. I think that seems reasonably good for us, so I'm going to go for that.
Fantastic. Now we've got a budget to work with. Our car won't be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign a power unit supplier now. We need both performance and durability from our power unit, but we also need to balance the books. We're going to have a lot of other areas to invest our cash into.
I was thinking, I want to keep myself balanced, so I'm thinking maybe Honda. But the thing is, Renault is going to cost less money. I think I'll go for Honda.
We almost have all the key partners for our team now, but we still need a teammate for you. These are the drivers available to be your first teammate. They all have their own strengths and weaknesses, so consider everything when deciding who to hire. Drivers earn acclaim based on their performances. When a driver earns enough acclaim, they will level up. The higher a driver's level, the more acclaim they will earn for their current team. And remember, the faster the team levels up, the faster our income will increase. The higher a driver's experience, the more resource points are earned to spend on vehicle upgrades. Racecraft is the driver's skill to effectively complete overtakes when opportunities arise. Awareness shows the driver's ability to avoid errors and incidents. Pace describes the driver's ability to set competitive lap times. Focus represents the driver's current form and state of mind. Rating is a summary of the driver's overall skill level.
Okay, so have a look here. I want someone with decent experience. I want to look for someone who's pretty balanced. Doesn't cost a lot of money. So I was thinking maybe Jack Aitken, or perhaps Robert Schwartzman, perhaps, but he's got less experience. I thought Jack Aitken at one point. 36, 55, 59, 73. I think I can live with Jack Aitken, I think that's probably a good person to pick.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, guys.
Let's create the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the cars we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
Okay, so let's have a look at our livery here. I was thinking... Yeah. Take a left. I was thinking this one. No, we can't change the colour scheme of it, which is alright, I can live with that. Okay. Alright, so hang on. I want to get one that does allow me to change the colour scheme on it, so... Side signal, angular momentum. I think this was the one that I used in the story mode, so I think I'll go for that. Change colour. I was thinking maybe... Oops. I was thinking maybe if I change the dark blue to a black. I'm thinking. Maybe the blue to, I'm thinking maybe a dark shade of blue. I was thinking maybe the white to again a blue, but I was thinking maybe like a darker shade. Better on both sides, yes it does. I was thinking maybe that. Just... I was thinking maybe that. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Sponsor decals. You can add sponsors once you've finished up setting up your team. Okay. Personal stickers. Now, this way you can basically create your own, put your own stickers to your Halo and things like that. So, for my story mode, I actually picked Engineered Insanity. There's only 5 to choose from them, so I can either go with these, like this rainbow colour effect, I can go with Keep Calm, and Knock the Rocks into Stage Devote. Michael Schumacher quote, first you have to finish, this wavelength, or do I go for Engineered Insanity? I think I'm going to go for this one. That's what I picked in story mode. Advanced.
Last but not least, we need to consider our brand, our badge, and team colors.
Okay, so team branding, so we'll go for team badge first of all. So I was looking at, I was definitely looking at the emblems, because that's most important. I was thinking maybe some sort of lightning effect, which I'm fairly sure there is. There it is. Then I'm going to edit the style. I was thinking more of a 3D effect. That'll do. Change the colour. Actually, change this to like, I was thinking maybe like a dark blue. Then maybe this white, maybe like a yellow, resembling like lightning, if that makes sense. I suppose that works, doesn't it? Backgrounds. Oops. I hope that saves. No, I don't think we need that, do we? Really? So I'm going to save and exit on that. Did I even? Oh no, it didn't even change. Rip. Hang on a minute. Just want to make sure that saves. There we go. Right, team colours. Just trying to see what we're changing here. Ah, it's this. Right, okay. Actually, should I be changing this to blue, do you think? They move that bit next to it to yellow. I'm looking for a different shade of yellow, ideally, but yeah, I accept that. I'm happy with that.
Great, that's everything we need. You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula 1.
Let's do it, guys. Okay, guys, so that was really interesting. Hang on, this cutscene's new.
Hello folks, and welcome to this, a very special edition of Paddock Pass.
Will Buxton.
As you can see, there's no pit lane behind me, and as you can hear, no roar of engines, and that's because they've set me free from the F1 paddock to escape here to the countryside and to the headquarters of Formula One's newest team. Now, it's not every day we get to pull back the curtain and look behind the scenes at an F1 team. Rarer still that we get to talk not only to the team owner, but also the team's lead driver. But what makes this place extra special is that the owner and lead driver are one and the same person. Now, it's been an interesting 12 months, and we all know a number of the regulation changes which were due to come into effect this year have been delayed until next. Some, though, are still seeing the light of day, amongst them the all-important budget cap, which gives some of the smaller teams a little further down the order, potentially, the opportunity to compete with the bigger teams. Good for them, but great for us as viewers. But what does our new team owner think about these new rules? Do they see them as a challenge, a hurdle that needs to be overcome? Perhaps they see them as an opportunity to disrupt the status quo, a chance to come out swinging and to carve their name into Formula One history. Well, I had the opportunity to ask them these very questions just earlier today, and here's what they had to say. Well, first of all, thanks so much for inviting us here today. It's been wonderful to see behind the scenes. As you might expect, I've got about 1 million questions, so let's jump straight in. It's been a long time since we last saw a team owner take their own car onto the track, and the sport's changed enormously in the intervening years. How are you going to handle the responsibilities of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
This isn't just about me, this is about my team, and behind them 100%. Together we're unstoppable.
Let's talk about your teammate. Now, it's clear they're excited to have signed with you, but tell me, what is it that you think they bring to the team?
It's finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we're new and appreciate the opportunity we're providing.
So you've obviously been putting a lot of work into the car. I know it's early days, but how do you expect it to feel out there?
Making the car as responsive as possible was one of our main goals. This is going to give us the edge going into corners.
Most of the other teams can boast years of experience in Formula One. Where do you see the opportunities to make those vital performance gains you need to put you within reach of the other cars?
It's going to be tough, but we'll have a better picture after the first race.
Ultimately, your success this season is going to come down to whether you can take positions from the other drivers. What is it about your car that's going to give you that edge in those battles?
F1 isn't in one race, it's a whole season. Rigorous stress testing means we can avoid grid penalties and failures.
And finally, with so many specialist departments working together here at your headquarters, and with such an important deadline coming up, who's getting that coveted Teacher's Gold Star? Which group do do you feel the most proud of right now?
Aerodynamics are perhaps the biggest part of Formula One. What our team has achieved in such a short time is a miracle.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful to get an insight from you and, of course, to see around the headquarters. Thank you for today. Really appreciate it. And thank you all at home for watching as well. We'll see you very soon.
So we're going to make our way over to Team HQ now, guys. Balancing act. Here you can see your team's balance. Your sponsors will give you cash each week and extra bonuses when you complete their objectives. These are your resource points. You can use these to help the team upgrade the car. You can spend them at any time in R&D. This is your team's acclaim level. As this increases, so does your income from sponsors. Many of the top drivers won't consider moving to a low acclaim team, so get out there and prove yourself out on track before approaching them. Okay guys, so we're currently at the Team HQ. We've currently got $1.3 million to spend, 1,000 resource points. Some
It's
people may
important to use the time between races to the fullest extent. And that's where these activities come in. Manage everyone's time as efficiently as possible to maximize the team's performance.
When you're managing your team, it's important to manage how your time off the track is spent. Team activities allow you to schedule various events while you're not at a race weekend. These activities will earn you various rewards from cash to acclaim, so it's always worth checking to see if you can squeeze any in. You should fill in as much free time as you can with the activity to get the most rewards. If you want to fill time quickly, you can use the AUTOFILL feature that will automatically populate the time flag for you. Okay guys, so just going to come back to that in a bit. Messages, just like your inbox, as you may recognize.
This is where you can view our current facilities and the effects they are having on the business. You can also invest some of our cash into upgrades for these facilities.
Okay guys, so we've got aerodynamics, chassis. I don't think I've got enough funds for anything at the moment, but we're just going to have a quick look. Build time, quality control, resource point generation, personnel. This way we can upgrade our teammates' abilities there. Powertrain, where we can upgrade our car power and things like that. Durability, good to see. And finally, marketing. How can I make? Okay, interesting. R&D. Now, some people may be familiar with this, but it's slightly changed for this year. So, aerodynamics. I think I might start upgrading the aero a little bit here. So I've got a 30% fairly chance, which should be complete by 25th of March. You'd love to see it. Chassis. I think we could definitely go to. Oh no, we can't. Oops. Sorry, guys. 6 out of 25 ignition systems, spark plugs. Doesn't seem we've got enough resource points for any of these, I don't think. No. Okay, that's fine. Vehicle. ICE, NGU. Okay, we can upgrade that if we need be. Secondary sponsors, we can unlock as we level up. Contracts. Driver market.
This is the driver market. From here, you can see pertinent details on every driver in the sport, compare them with each other, and add them to your watch list. When the contract negotiation window rolls around, this is where you will approach any drivers you wish to hire.
Okay. Finances. Talk about the finance history, customization. This way you can like change your details if you want. Standings, season results, trophies. They're pretty much what they're describing speaks for itself, to be quite honest with you. I think there's another section that I've actually missed without realizing. R&D in progress history. I'm just trying to find it right now. Gearbox weekend tile allocation. Okay. Interesting. I think the driver perks is where I was after. So you basically can also upgrade your driver perks. Resource points income will be reduced by 10%. Unlock additional interview answers. Engine wear can be improved. Driver claim can be improved. I think I'm going to go for the media coaching first of all for 225k. See if I can leave that for now. So just going to going back to the activities. I think we might do a. Let me have a think about this. Pre-season driver press tour, an advertisement campaign. I think a driver training camp will definitely help us here. So I think I'm going to go for that. 17th to the 21st, I'm thinking maybe a pre-season merchandise sale, perhaps? I got an extra 3 days to mess around there, so, I think I'm cool with the way it is right now, guys. So let's advance. I'm going to do our car reveal in a moment. So, got Bahrain Grand Prix coming up as well. Time to reveal some of our hard work to the world. Let's do it. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Okay. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else I can do. I can change that out if I want. Maybe for the 7-day, but I can't remember what was in that now. Nah. No, I'm happy with the way it is right now, to be honest. It's a fancy time yet again.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
I can't remember which one this was in. Okay, so it's going to be a 0% failure chance, but it will be done by the 2nd of April, so that's fine. So let's make our way back to the. We're going to make our way into the race weekend, and let's see how well we get on. Now, to save time on the video, I'm going to skip practice on this occasion only.
Welcome
just
to
save
your
time.
workstation. It should have everything you need to track development throughout the season. I'm Ben. Anything R&D, I'm the person to talk to. Oh, and it's tradition for the team to go out for a bite to eat at the end of the race weekend, if you're interested. Do well, and it's all on me.
Okay, so basically got rivals and driver details, seeing how well we're doing. There's the R&D in case you want to make any amendments. Power unit, gearbox, all that stuff's there. Good to see it. And we're going, as I say, guys, I'm going to skip qualifying. Oh, I guess we have to do a bit of practice, I suppose. Hopefully it'll let me skip the time, which is what I'm hoping to do. But we'll see what's going on.
Hey boss, this is Jeff. Just wanted to say thanks for trusting me as your race engineer. I won't let you down. The car is ready to go, but it's brand new of course, so there may be a few issues here and there. We'll be keeping a close eye on all the data.
Garage tutorial. Yeah, we all know about this, don't we? So I'm just going to skip over that. We can exit at the time if we wish. I think we're going to do a little bit of race strategy, I think. Start. I'm going to do a fly lap. Just to save time. Then once we've done this, we're going to go into qualifying, then we're going to go into the race and the following result.
Give us some consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into the race strategy.
Now unfortunately for us, or unfortunately for everyone, anyone who starts to do career, like I'm doing right now, will have to go through a mandatory practice session. Now you can observe at the time for this, but you won't let you go into qualifying without completing one of these first. So bear that in mind there, guys. Now I'm a little bit disappointed with when it comes to this mode or practice, because remember in F1 2020 there was something called a track amortization program. Now I was discussing this with a few of my friends and they can't seem to find it either. So I'm just wondering if it maybe would have been removed, which I'm a little bit disappointed about, but because I used to love doing that in every single track. I'm definitely going to change up a few of the settings I've just realised.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Okay. Okay. Now, for some reason, when it comes to the DRS, usually you can hear like a beep in the headphones, like I'm wearing right now. But obviously, due to the noise of the engine, almost impossible to hear. I just have to keep an eye on my HUD on the bottom of the screen, so we know when that specific prompt comes up. Now, I think I mentioned this back in one of my Breaking Point episodes, but there's a new thing in the real world called F1 Sprint. Now, I'm still trying to get my head around
Great
that.
lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
I'm still trying to understand why they've decided to do that sort of thing now. Actually, you know, I'm going to stop that there. We're going to go return to the garage. We're going to see what is next for us. So as you guys can see, we've done a few things there. We can accelerate the time by triple clicking square to accelerate the time. Now, the reason I'm actually bum that. We're not going to do that. We're going to skip straight into qualifying just by doing the old
And with
button
all the
right
cars
there.
now over the line, let's see.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go into qualifying. We're going to see if we can nail everything we're going to nail down. I will be doing some practice outside of the recording, so I hope everyone's alright with that. Just to get some of my resource points down and things like that. So I believe we're into qualifying now. Yeah, one-shot qualifying, that's fine. So let's start her up and see how well we get on for qualifying. Now, I believe this track was raceable in the story mode in Breaking Point, if I'm not mistaken. So I do know this track fairly well. We are doing the full season here, full 22 tracks, I believe. Now, I just realised that I still need to update my settings. I'm not exactly sure why it wouldn't let me do that earlier, but just stop this here a second. Will it let me change some of these settings around? Assists, we need to change that. Change that to corners only. That's fine. That's the main one I wanted to get rid of. Rules and flags, I'm going to leave that as is. Submission settings. Actually, oh crumbs. I need to bump up that difficulty. I've just realised. So I'll probably be doing that in the next episode of that. Apologies guys, I just realised that I didn't bump up my difficulty high enough. Should have thought that through before I started this, never mind.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Okay. That wasn't too bad.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Ellis, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying wrapped...
Okay, so we've just wrapped up
Great work out
qualifying.
there today. Let's have your thoughts. Looks like you had a great qualifying session. It must be a relief being that far up the grid.
Really? In my mind, I was never in doubt.
It looks like you've really been focusing on research and development this season.
But our chassis has really improved through the season. It's fantastic now.
Appreciate your time.
Had to give a shout out to the chassis department because we haven't given a shout out yet. Okay, so we did fairly well there. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate the help there. Leveled up on that part as well. Good to see. Bahrain, career race round 1 out of 20. Now, I feel like I may not have updated the bits that I wanted to update.
Alright, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Now, I just realised that, as I've mentioned, I haven't bumped up the difficulty. Now, I don't know if I can do it here, but I'm going to have a go. Sorry, that was unintentional. Did press the wrong button? Oh, crumbs, really? Settings. Let me change that in here. I'll see if it'll let me change it. Yes, it will. Nice. So I'm gonna bump it up to about, I'd say, respectable 65. Hope everyone's all right with that. Just to bump up the difficulty, get a little bit more of a challenge there for me. And we'll see how we get on after this. Make a decision on what's going to happen next. Now, in case you want to know how to bump up the race length, you can obviously change up the session length for the practice there. Practice, you can either have one shot qualifying or par session or full there. Sorry, one shot. I think there's like 50% or full qualifying. So you got a bit of an idea how to see how that works. So this is a nighttime race, so we're going to see how well our car can adapt to that.
Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We go racing today around 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula 1 underway. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Ellis lines up on pole position and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid we have Hamilton, Perez, Max Verstappen and Norris, Ricciardo, Sainz, Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel, Gasly, Tsunoda, Lance Stroll and Ocon, Fernando Alonso, Giovinazzi, Mick Schumacher and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell, Aitken, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Now you may have noticed that
Pole position, let's go for the win.
Now you may have noticed that Romain Grosjean was not in the lineup there. Reason being, he's moved over to IndyCar in the USA after his crash, funnily enough, in the Bahrain Grand Prix last year. That's the reason why he's not doing this anymore. So that's the reason why he's not here. Now, we are only doing 5 laps due to the length of the episode. Obviously, I will put this up to 25% for the next few episodes there. Hope everyone's alright with that. You will also notice usually the F1 calendar usually starts off with Australia. Now, I believe it may be something to do with the COVID lockdown or the COVID pandemic that may have caused the change around the calendar, but I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But I know, as far as I'm aware, the US Grand Prix in Austin, Texas will be replaced with another circuit in Miami, which I do plan on maybe attending. Again, if COVID allows me to do so. I'm assuming it will do this time next year, but we'll have to wait and see. So I can't wait to go to that. There. That time 1:31.6. I have attended the for those who are new to Formula 1, I have attended also the I think it was the 2014 Grand Prix in Silverstone, UK. That it wasn't actually the race I attended, it was only qualifying due to the obviously the cost of tickets at the time to actually attend the event, because the only reason I attended that specific Grand Prix is that there was actually a corporate event happening at Brooklands Corner. Some people may recognize that at turn 6 on that circuit. That was the only reason that I attended on that day. So one day I might attend a proper race, but we'll have to wait and see further on down the line. Now, for those who have never attended a Formula 1 track before, especially on a race day or a qualifying day, the cars are extremely loud. You may be thinking, nah, it's not really loud. But when you're out there, in the stands, like up there for example, they are really loud. If you want to get an idea of exactly what it sounds like, some people may have been on...
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Just imagine going to the airport and you hear loads of jet engines from the aeroplanes. They're just about as loud as that. So they are really loud to listen to. So especially on the fast straights like this one here. This is turn 10 right here, this corner. Definitely difficult, especially when you're under pressure from other drivers. Now, truth be told, previously on my current channel, Dev1 24/7, I did have a full-on walkthrough of F1 2020, but due to my previous channel, F1 termination on YouTube, obviously I've lost all the footage, so I didn't have enough time to actually go to
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Racetracks. Lap 4 and 5 now. As I say, I will be bumping up the race length in the next episode.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 per lap.
I might bump up the difficulty again in maybe the next episode. I've just literally put it up to 65. Now 60 is technically classed as hard. I can't remember what the top length of hard is, but the top number of hard. a bit wide there. That's probably going to ruin the lap time there, but now you have to be careful this corner, as well as this right-hander coming up. I have spun out in this corner many times, so you have to be careful with that one there. Yeah, red zone. That's fine. What I'm going to plan on doing in the next lap, I'm going to go full out ERS. So hopefully you can do a little bit better there. Right, here we go. ERS on.
This is your final lap of the race.
Make our way through turn 2. Okay. One of the back straights here. Okay. Okay.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
That wasn't too bad.
Smiling faces on the pit wall after a superb win here at Sakir. And rightly so. What a brilliant effort from the whole team. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today.
Let's go. So that was pretty exciting, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment box down below. Obviously, we'll be bumping up the difficulty, as I said. Might have taken some of the assists off as well.
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Ellis takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Nikita Mazepin gets my vote today.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Okay, guys.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win?
It was amazing. Sorry, it was fantastic. The car, engine, the team, it's been amazing.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
This was for the fans. I always put on a good show.
Appreciate your time.
Okay. Just leveled up there. Good to see you. Love to see it. Cash. Go $50,000 each. Love to see it. So we're going to be making our way back to the Team HQ. We're going to get prepared for our next race, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we've got a season break. Then we've got the Spanish Grand Prix. We've got a personnel department to help them. Department's requesting a return to today's meeting to help them resolve an issue. Department events. Team only because each watched by departments tackle a department event. These events can trigger at any point while advancing time in your HQ. Department events ask you to make difficult decisions to cover a range of topics such as marketing, drivers, media development, facilities, sponsors, and more. How you choose to respond to these events has direct effect on everything from your team acclaim to your driver's stats. It may even be the subject of discussion in interviews, so it's essential to take your time when selecting an option.
The personnel department has asked us to deal with this. We have a couple of options here. Take your time. What you decide to do will have consequences.
Oh boy. So Aiken has been really hitting their stride in the simulator recently. While they're in the zone, where should we get them to focus their development? Pace or awareness? I think it's more important to do their pace, to be quite honest. Yeah, I think pace. Then we're going to get more up into the upper areas of the tables. So I think that's going to be really important. So I think we're going to go for that.
The department wants me to pass on their thanks for helping out.
Okay, guys. So we're going to quickly do some more activities. We're going to let me have a look here. I think we're going to do a sponsor vehicle advertisement. We're going to do a driver promotion filming, definitely. I was thinking maybe resource point, auto smart and focus. I think we're going to do a way-funded team event. How many more days have I got to use here? A 4-day event, right? Okay. So we've got 100 team acclaim, 5k cash. I'm thinking a sponsor event promotion and the second driver performance review. I think we go for that, guys. Facilities, have we got anything we can... Aerodynamics, I think I might do... looky here. Powertrain, ignition system. 460, we're going to put that on. Chassis, I think we're going to put that on as well, maybe. Yeah, I think we're going to put that on as well. Get them underway. Okay. We're going to do a faster time. We're going to go into that season break there. And I think that's where we're going to conclude today's episode. So hope everyone enjoyed this so far. If they have, smash the thumbs up button, guys.
We've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Perfect. So we're going to take on the Spanish Grand Prix, guys, in the next episode, so make sure you guys stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, please press the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so I see more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.